Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. Welcome to my channel. Am I a sexist? Wait, before you answer that question, let me tell you about this double standard. So, feminism is about the equality of both genders. Well, that's obviously a lie because there's a complete double standard when it comes to men criticizing women for completely unrelated things, unrelated to anything to having to do with gender. Do you understand what I just said? I said when you criticize a woman for not doing her job, for being late, for having the wrong attitude about something, for not pulling her weight, which has nothing to do with gender, all of a sudden you're sexist. God forbid you make a video about a woman not pulling her weight. Then the entire video is sexist. Am I sexist? No. Do I hate women? No. Who determines if I'm sexist? I actually determine if I'm sexist. It's not up to the women. Because a woman will say that you're sexist even if you're a male feminist. Oh, who do I have as an example of that? Gomeshi, male feminist. Women brought him up on false charges, false allegations of rape and abuse after going over the horrible evidence about this man's personal life behind closed doors, and the women dragging his name through the mud in the media before going to the police, which then branded him as a sexist and a woman abuser. But the man was, maybe he still is, I don't know, a male feminist. You see that double standard? So you can't rely on what a woman says about a man. You have to rely on what a man, because men have no compunctions whatsoever with telling you that they believe that the only place a woman should be is in the kitchen. Now, I have never said that. Not and meant it. Never. I don't even want women in the kitchen because I don't even think they can cook. All of the professional kitchens, well, not all of them, but most of them, 99% of them, have men in them. It is the men who dominate the kitchen. So, no, I don't want a woman in the kitchen. And every woman that I have been around, except for my grandmother and my mother, who hated even being in the kitchen, and we had maids and butlers and what have you, and chefs. Our chef was a man. Every woman, except for those two extreme examples, has been horrible in the kitchen. I've literally wanted to tell them, get out of the kitchen. You are horrible. Oh my God. Do you even know what the word salt means? Now, I know there's some women, no, you can't. Because if you get a man with equal experience in the kitchen as you, more often than not, he's going to be at a professional level. And you just cannot even handle that. Can you imagine? What about the women with 8 children? They can't even handle it. They need help. They have to get help. Is that sexist to say? Oh, I bet you if you ask a woman, oh, that's sexist to say that. No, I'm pointing out facts. Male, chef, commercial kitchen, men. End of story. Fact. My experience with women, kitchen, terrible. And I'm not just talking about American women. I've lived all over the world. So it's not something by a very small sample. I have been around over my lifetime, probably 100 different women from different countries in the kitchen who are terrible. Absolutely. Just get out of my kitchen. And no, I don't want to eat your food. You're awful. This is rubber. This is shoelaces topped with ketchup. Which is funny, in the black culture, you are very much judged if you're worthy to fix food. They will tell you, madame, need to go sit down because you are not one for the kitchen. You can't even make potato salad. And literally, you can time the entire dish and make it perfect. with timers. It's not even something that you need to eyeball or a pinch of this, a pinch of that, and a secret ingredient. You can literally time it and come out with it perfect. If you can't make potato salad, you don't need to be in the kitchen. That's in the black culture. I don't know what the white culture does. But every woman that I've been around, no, absolutely not. My grandmother could go into an empty kitchen and come out with a 4-course meal. I have no idea how she did that. And fix a plate of food that makes it look like art. You could have posted it on Instagram if such a thing had existed way back when, right? And my mother learned from her. And she had to. She was the middle child of 15. So, such an experience meant that she cooked a lot. Because my grandmother didn't have time to be looking after 15 children at any given point, right? I think there was only 8 in the house at any given point until, the very end. Save those 2. And of course that extends to all of the rest of the females in the family and the men. So, but we're talking about women, right? Am I a sexist? No. But I believe in equality. But I believe in real equality. I don't believe in pretend equality. If you're going to come to me and say that you're about equality, you better be about equality. Don't mince words and don't shuck and jive in front of me, because I will call you out. And if I call you out, don't you dare say that I'm sexist. But because equality says that you can handle criticism for the wrongs that you do. End of story. For everybody who likes this video, I'll send you, no scam, a 24-hour ASMR.